Confucius used to say, "What is the sound of one hand clapping?" And he said it as an enigmatic way to say there would be no sound. But you know what I say to that? Fuck Confucius. Let's move on. It's time for a new philosophy, folks. One based on, yes, the principles of Jesus, which were love your brother as yourself, because you know what? He is yourself. Literally. We are literally all one. Okay. The body is an illusion, you see, because God doesn't create things that can be destroyed. Because He's God. Dig it? We have miscreated this world. It's a dream. What's that old song? Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. Life. What a dream. See, we knew it as children. We forgot it since. Oh my God. Lift me up out of this illusion, Lord. Heal my perception that I know only reality and only you. Stuff like that. They are sacred. Go to nature. I just think it's interesting to see how people act on their beliefs, you know what I mean? Because your beliefs, they're just that. They're nothing. That's how you were taught and raised. That doesn't make them real. That's why I always recommend a psychedelic experience, because it does make you realize everything you learned is in fact just learned and not necessarily true. Again, I recommend a healthy dose of psilocybin mushrooms. 3 weeks ago, 2 of my friends and I went to a ranch in Fredericksburg, Texas, and took what Terence McKenna calls a heroic dose. 5 dried grams. Let me tell you, our third eye was squeegeed quite cleanly. Wow! And I'm glad they're against the law. You know what happened when I took them? I laid in a field of green grass for 4 hours going, my God, I love everything. The heavens parted, God looked down and rained gifts of forgiveness onto my being, hitting me on every level, psychically, physically, emotionally. And I realized our true nature is spirit, not body, that we are eternal beings, and God's love is unconditional, and there's nothing we can ever do to change that. It is only our illusion that we are separate from God or that we are alone. In fact, the reality is we are one with God and He loves us. Now, if that isn't a hazard to this country, you see my point. How are we going to keep building nuclear weapons? You know what I mean? What's going to happen to the arms industry when we realize we're all one? It's going to fuck up the economy. The economy that's fake anyway. Which would be a real bummer, you know. See why the government's cracking down on the idea of experiencing unconditional love. Isn't it interesting that 2 drugs that are illegal, alcohol and cigarettes, 2 drugs that do absolutely nothing for you whatsoever, and drugs that grow naturally upon this planet, drugs that open your eyes up to make you realize how you're being fucked every day of your life, those drugs are against the law. Wow. Coincidence? I don't know. I think some of y'all have tripped here before, perhaps, right? I used to love tripping, man. There was always one guy when you were tripping who wants you to do something to enhance the trip. You know what I'm talking about? You're tripping? Oh, dude, you gotta play miniature golf.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, man. I'm just sitting over here watching the pyramids be built by UFOs right now, but get me to that fucking golf course. I'm watching Jesus fly around on a unicorn, but I bet that little miniature golf will be just the thing to make this trip peak. So you guys can use your legs, huh? No, it's just that I'm turning into a fish right now, and how about I meet you there later?
World where good men are murdered in their prime and mediocre hacks thrive and proliferate. I've got to share this with you because I love you, and you feel that. You don't see the imminent danger, do you? They are demons set loose on the earth to lower the standards for the perfect and holy children of God, which is what we are. Make no mistake about it. What's happened to us?
Oh, come on, Bill. They're the new kids. Don't pick on them. They're so good. They're so clean cut. And they're such a good image for the children. Fuck that. When did mediocrity and banality become a good image for your children? Get a crap!
Thank you very much. I'm just trying to rid the world of all these fevered egos that are tainting our collective unconscious and making us pay a higher psychic price than we imagine.
Boy, they suck. Ballless, soulless, spiritless, little corporate fucking puppets, suckers of Satan's cock, each and every one of them.